Welcome to the First Son EAP Manager Orientation. During our time together today, we would like to share with you how First Son EAP can partner with management to help support your workforce. There are so many ways that we can work and collaborate with you. The goal of today's presentation are for you to have a better understanding of the scope of services available to all employees and their family members so that you can encourage and suggest when appropriate, a better understanding of the scope of services available to management, and a better understanding of one specific intervention, how to make a workplace referral to First Son EAP. We will start with a brief overview of the services available to all employees at your company. After that, we will focus on our services that provide support to management on employee and organizational issues. Let me tell you a little about First Son EAP. We were established in October of 1992. Our mission is to help people be better at work. We strive for connectedness with our corporate partners and with the individuals within those organizations. Our vision is to be masters of innovative practices that improve the lives of those we serve. So much around us is changing, including technology and service delivery options. We hope to remain informed and creative to provide the best service to you and your employees. We are proud to be based in Columbia, South Carolina. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. However, we do have 24/7 availability for urgent needs. There are counselors available to talk to employees and managers around the clock. In practical terms, at First Son EAP, we take workplace challenges and turn them into positive outcomes. EAPs are designed to help organizations remain healthy and productive, and we do this in a variety of ways. From an organizational standpoint, we support management in helping employees be productive and effective. We know that employees are a company's most valuable asset. They provide the services and do the work of the organization. Hopefully, they are working to achieve the organization's goals and its mission. But we know that becomes difficult if employees are not performing well. We also know that there is a cost when employees do not perform well. Organizational research indicates that there is a cost to absenteeism, presenteeism, and high turnover. In fact, recent research from the National Institute of Health showed that there were 200 million workdays and $44 billion in lost productivity, absenteeism, and turnover at work due to mental health symptoms. We also know that employees experience stress. And when employees experience stress, the majority will report that the stress impacts their job performance. So there's a financial consequence when employees are not at their best. We want to help organizations avoid that. We work directly with management and human resources to help you deal with employees whose personal problems or stressors are impacting their ability to perform their jobs effectively. We also assist individual employees and their family members. We believe that when we are able to help the individual employee or family member, it will in turn impact the workplace in a positive way. Now we'd like to talk about our services available to employees and families in more detail. In essence, we have two buckets of services: counseling services and life management services. We share this information with managers for two reasons. One, we want you to feel confident and empowered to talk with your staff about these services. When managers feel clear about what we offer, it's easier to encourage and suggest to employees when it's appropriate. Two, you and your family have access to all of these services too. When you contact us as an employee, we will assess your needs, then we will connect you to one of our providers. Our providers are behavioral health counselors who are licensed by the state and credentialed by First Son. Providers specialize in different areas, and we connect you to a provider who we believe will be a good fit for you. We personally contact our providers to inform them of the referral. We make an effort to refer you to a provider who is also in your insurance network. That way, after you use your EAP sessions, you can smoothly transition into using your insurance benefits. Please know that we also have a Provider Quality Assurance Committee that reviews complaints reported to us by our clients. If an employee ever provides you feedback about their experience with First Son EAP, please encourage them to call us. We will be sure to hear their concerns and re-refer if appropriate. In addition to face-to-face services, we offer video, text, chat, and phone counseling. This is a great service we're offering. It's very much like face-to-face counseling, except that it's scheduled in a place that's convenient for you. It's secure and HIPAA compliant. If you're interested in learning more about this service, call and speak with an intake specialist. Use your tablet, laptop, or desktop computer. We also offer life management services. These are non-clinical services that can be beneficial for other life challenges. These are legal, financial, college and school assistance, child care resources, elder care resources, parenting and adoption assistance, and pet care assistance. The legal and financial services offer free telephonic consultations with licensed attorneys and financial coaches. There are also legal documents available for free on our website. The other life management services provide referral information for services in your area. To connect with these services, just call and speak with an intake specialist. They will connect you with the service you are seeking. Based on your company's contract with us, employees and family members receive a certain number of free counseling and free life management services. Check with Human Resources or call the EAP to determine the number of sessions available. These services are available to employees and household family members, which would be your spouse, significant other, and your children. Each person has his or her own set of sessions. Each person, employee and household member, get their own set of sessions. Let's talk about the two teams at First Sun that take direct service calls. Our intake team takes most of the calls from employees and family members. They gather demographic information, listen to your needs and service requests, and connect you to the right service you're seeking. The risk management team handles calls related to challenging behavioral health issues such as substance use, domestic violence, or suicidal risk. They talk with employees and family members who disclose any of these high-risk situations. Callers are passed to our risk team from intake, but they may also get direct calls or website forms from clients. Our risk team consists of professionals who are clinicians, licensed as well as CEAPs. The risk management team also handles calls directly from workplace HR or management. I'll detail those services now. Our risk management team supports you. We collaborate and partner with leadership and HR to solve challenges in the workplace. We do this in a variety of ways. The First Sun EAP Risk Management Team handles calls from management and human resources dealing with employee or organizational issues. There are 3 ways the risk team partners with and impacts your workplace. The first is through consultations. As a manager, you have an unlimited number of consultations available to you with a risk manager. If you want information, guidance, or support on a challenging issue, call and speak with a risk manager. The consultation does not have to lead to a specific intervention. Reasons you might call us include employees who are consistently late or absent from work, or employees who do not communicate effectively with each other. They may even yell at each other or use demeaning language. You may have an employee test positive on a random drug screen. A consultation with First Sun EAP is simply a discussion with a First Sun risk manager about the workplace concerns. This provides an opportunity for the risk manager to collaborate with you to provide guidance and help develop a plan of action to address the workplace concerns. The consultation is a way to determine the best course of action at the time. Another way that the risk team partners with management and human resources is through the formal workplace referral. We will talk about this more specifically in a few minutes. This is a referral initiated by the workplace due to an identified workplace performance or behavior concern. We can also assist in a crisis. We can provide services for on-site crisis support for management and employees following an accident or a death. Please call and speak with risk management about the services available. Let's talk now about the ways that employees connect to First Sun EAP. This will also help set the stage for our workplace referral process. Most of our calls are self-referrals, employees who recognize that they need support in dealing with personal issues. This is confidential. Nothing comes back to the company that identifies any users of the program. A suggested referral can occur when you may notice behavior changes in one of your employees or a coworker, or someone may have confided in you about a personal issue. You may decide to provide them with information about First Sun EAP and suggest or encourage them to use their EAP for support. If they call, this is treated as a self-referral. This means that there is no sharing of information with the workplace. With a formal workplace referral, you've identified a workplace problem and you want to know that your employee is taking the steps necessary to resolve these workplace issues. These are issues that are impacting the workplace. For example, poor performance, absenteeism, tardiness, or coworker conflict. These can also be issues that carry a potential risk or liability to the workplace, like drug use or positive drug screens. We'll talk more about this referral process a little later. There are easy ways to access us. You can reach our risk team at our 800 number, or you can submit a request for services online. Now I want you to think to yourself about your specific workplace. What are the employee issues that create the most challenge for you? Each workplace is unique, therefore the problems and concerns that occur may be different for each workplace, but our risk management team observes themes and trends. In addition to the types of problems we mentioned earlier, workplace problems include difficulty performing job tasks as well as behaviors that may be disruptive to the workplace. These behaviors could include mood swings, abrupt changes in appearance, threats, or any behaviors that are out of the ordinary for the employee. Personal issues can and do impact employees at work. Humans are not emotional islands. They cannot always draw healthy boundaries between their home and work lives. Almost all of us will experience a challenge in life that leads to workplace impact. These are just a few examples of personal challenges that may be impacting your staff. Personal challenges may lead to these signs in the workplace. As managers, however, it is important for you to stay focused on the workplace concerns and avoid delving into your employees' personal problems. This is where First Sun can help. We are able to address both the workplace and personal issues. Remember that your solid ground is the job performance. This is where you have control and the ability to hold your employees accountable to meet your expectations. So, avoid diagnosing an employee's personal issues. Here are some common examples of cases we get calls about from customers. Let's talk now about how we can partner and collaborate with you to support your employees and your workplace. Let's talk about the formal workplace referral process. As I said earlier, when you call to consult with a risk manager, the risk manager will talk with you about possible options and interventions. One of those is a formal workplace referral. This is a tool that you can use to ensure that employees are taking steps to resolve the workplace issues. This offers the employee an opportunity to resolve the issues impacting their job performance. The steps are as follows. 1. We ask that you consult with a First Sun risk manager and HR before meeting with the employee and before completing the workplace referral forms. This allows us an opportunity to consult with you first to determine if a workplace referral is the appropriate next step. We have a team of risk managers and one is always available to speak with you. 2. Complete the forms, then meet with the employee to explain the process and communicate your expectations for improved behavior. It is very important that your documentation on the forms focuses only on the workplace behavior or performance issues and not on personal problems. 3. Fax the forms to the First Sun risk manager. We will follow up with you, the counselor or resource that we send the employee to, and with the employee. We will case manage this referral until the issues are resolved. This may take weeks, months, and in some cases years. If an employee is referred to services beyond their EAP, for example for addiction treatment, we will monitor their participation and report compliance to the workplace. In a formal workplace referral, we will report only attendance and compliance with EAP recommendations. Personal clinical information remains confidential. When a WPR is set up for success, there are important benefits. For the organization, they are safety, financial savings, reduced risk and liability, and improved performance. For the employee, they are emotional support, strategies for improved performance, referrals for professional services, and the opportunity for continued employment. We have seen these positive outcomes for workplaces and employees over and over again. Let's take a tour of our website. Here's our website. We have an area dedicated to HR and leadership. We now have an EAP reference guide, that shares essentials for a successful employee assistance program and highlights how our account managers can best help you. There are resources for new customers, resources for when problems and issues arise for you, and information about training and coaching. The EAP Neighborhood News is an e-newsletter that serves as our main source of communication about your EAP plan. You'll learn about unique training opportunities and special events. We'll also provide materials and tips to help you promote the First Son EAP services to your employees. You can sign up for this newsletter on the website. Also available on our site is a request a service or materials form. You can submit requests for promotional materials, employee orientations, or trainings. You also have access to a well-being and training center. There are articles, handouts, calculators, and webinars on various topics related to overall well-being. You are the link. When you are fully aware of what First Son EAP can offer, you can support your employees when they are in need. You can use our risk services when you are experiencing an employee challenge. Thank you for your time today.